I am Shadow, and this verdict has never been heard. What you are about to learn was buried, hidden from the public, kept in the shadows. Listen carefully, because Shadow does not repeat himself. In the humid evening of July 18th, 2023, at precisely 10:47 p.m. in an upscale apartment in Bogotá, Colombia, police stumbled upon a gruesome sight, a suitcase, partially open, revealing the lifeless body of a 36-year-old model. But how did her life, filled with glamour and promise, end in such a brutal manner? She was more than just a face in the crowd. Picture a woman who woke up every day at 5:30 a.m., savoring the aroma of freshly brewed coffee while listening to soft jazz. She meticulously curated her wardrobe, each item a blend of elegance and confidence, reflecting her vibrant personality. At the local cafe, she was known for her infectious laughter and warm smile, always the first to offer kindness to strangers. Her weekends were reserved for painting, capturing the vibrant colors of her life on canvas. She was passionate about the arts, her creativity spilling over into everything she touched. But now, all of it lay shattered, a mirage of what once was. But what the reports never mentioned was her recent relationship, a whirlwind romance that seemed to blossom in the most unlikely of places. Details emerged of her partner's troubling past, one tangled in controversy and whispers of aggression. Friends noticed the changes in her demeanor, the way she would hesitate before answering texts or how her laughter seemed forced. But she was falling in love. Yet was it genuine, or was something darker lurking beneath the surface? As investigators delved deeper, unsettling questions emerged. But why was her phone turned off the night she disappeared? But why did her social media posts grow increasingly erratic? Days went by, and the silence from her loved ones was deafening. Neighbors reported hearing raised voices coming from the apartment. The chilling sounds of a woman pleading for help faded into the background. Think about what that means. Really think about it. But who could have been that desperate to silence her? Then the investigation took a shocking turn. A tip-off led police to the suspect, a man who claimed he had nothing to do with her death. His alibi was as fragile as glass. He was nowhere to be found when her body was discovered. But did he bolt out of fear, or had he planned this all along? The clock was ticking as authorities launched a manhunt for him, but he had seemingly vanished. But that detail would only make sense later. The climax of this tragic tale now draws near. After days of searching, the elusive partner was finally found, yet the truth behind his actions remained murky. The confession came. He spoke of love, jealousy, and a moment where things spiraled out of control. He claimed that it was an accident. But was it? His words hung heavy in the air, like a storm waiting to break. But a question lingered. Was she a victim of passion or a calculated act of violence? Only time would reveal the true nature of their relationship. In the aftermath, the world stood divided. Friends mourned the loss of a vibrant soul cut short, while the accused sat in silence awaiting trial. The courtroom would soon become a theater of grief and anger, echoing with the voices of those who loved her. But the haunting truth remains. Who truly paid the price for that tragic night? The trial is ongoing. One detail remains unexplained, and it could change everything. Shadow will return with the verdict. But I leave you with this. In a world where love can lead to destruction. But what does that say about our deepest desires? Type guilty if you believe justice must prevail. Share your thoughts below. Shadow reads every comment. The shadows know more than you think. Leave your verdict in the comments. And if you think you know the truth, Shadow will return with the answer.